upstairs.
I don't know how I feel about
You gotta give me an iPad now. I'm gonna go down.
I got you. Roll call. You guys remember roll call?
Roll call.
Yeah, roll call.
Yeah, let's do roll call.
Yay.
There you go.
Shit. Okay.
No. Maybe another time.
So
I'm here.
cars are slow.
How do I look? How do I look, Kappa?
Yeah, slower.
Slow. Cars are slower.
Thank you.
Cars are slower.
Chief Justice Crane, take the podium. Don't worry, good stalling, Martell. Good stalling.
Crane has some announcements in regards to legislation, guys. Everybody be quiet.
All right. Hey, everybody.
Hello, Crane.
Hello. Good to see y'all. Okay, so a number of initiatives went through.
My God.
I'm gonna go through how are they submitted, what they are, whether they're approved, denied, whatever. So give me 1 sec. Pull up my note.
I haven't been in a meeting in a week. I'm glad to see you guys.
Yo, well, the David at 32, baby.
I'm glad you're feeling better, DuPont.
First one is S2132. Mickey submitted a legislative proposal to the Senate that is called Raise the Wage Act. What this does is raise all work receipts from civilian positions to $300 per ticket. And it also gives the mayor the ability to increase those at their discretion without Senate approval in the future. That was approved unanimously. Second one, Anti-Threat Task Force Act, S2133. This was basically a suicide squad where Mickey wanted to affix bomb collars to lifers and release them, as well as hire other criminals to go hunt big criminals.
What the fuck?
That was almost unanimously declined.
What?
Obviously, it's crazy and illegal.
What?
What the hell?
Legislation number 3, 2135, Protection of the Wind Farm Act. Is basically
Remstate, go work,
wind farm
Remstate.
adjacent to the prison, as well as on the embankment between Palomino and Sonora.
Oh my God!
Hell yeah!
Oh my God! They took him out. Shit, Mickey got to him.
Yeah, fuck Crane, am I right?
Is that a bomb collar? Here in the South Side, we have a big problem.
What the fuck?
Problem is gang violence, it's murders, stabbings, all types of foolery down here. But a vote for Den Seisty for chief of police, we could change that problem and make the South Side a better place for everyone. My name is Den Seisty, and I approve this message. This commercial is sponsored by Grove Street Gas.
Hey!
Respect.
I think that's a deep fake.
I approve this message again.
What's your platform? What's your stance on corruption?
Yeah, how are you gonna change the South Side?
How are you gonna change the PD then? What's your stance? Podium! Podium!
How to change the PD? It's a complete wipe and overhaul of LSPD completely. We have to build new foundations.
Well, you
to
just
build
lost
better
every vote.
cadets.
That's great.
Actually true.
Okay.
Can't believe you shot Crane to do that.
Not bad.
Yeah,
How could you do this?
Damn.
I could get behind that.
I will say if you speak a little bit with Dan, you'll find out that he's actually very competent about running for chief.
We just
That's a picture of
that is a picture of another guy running for chief. Sorry, Mineo.
Motherfucker!
You on the way.
Bottom text.
That is Malton.
Hold on, let me change this with a better one then. Sergeant Doug.
No,
is
no.
Go put it down.
Yeah,
Put it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doug.
Your ass is in my face.
I can be a good boy.
What?
You
can be a good boy.
I said what I said.
Agreed.
Hey, yo!
You responded to that? Candace.
Oh.
Sorry.
Welcome back.
Hey, Fred, I need you for a second.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I didn't do anything illegal.
Mom's mad.
I didn't do anything illegal.
Everybody be quiet. All right, Crane, continue.
Okay, so what was the last one you heard?
The
Bomb collar, right?
The wind farm.
Wind farm are now designated as state-owned properties and are protected from being purchased by private entities. So our resources will remain in the hands of the state, will not be profited from.
Be a soundbite?
This is adjacent. It is not included in this act, but this may also end up including, you know, the purpose of the dam, maybe not the building itself, but yeah. Okay, Government Compensation Act. This legislation is an incentive to basically staff up the civilian government positions, get people to actually want to remain in those jobs because we have an incredibly high rate of turnover. So
Out of my
the
way, you
legislative
LSPD
proposal
pussy.
was for
Disgusting.
the mayor, the deputy mayors, the judges, the lawyers, and clerks to have a higher base rate of pay. So, for example, now as a judge, instead of making $1,200 an hour, I make like $1,800 an hour. The largest portion of this is that there are now incentives for judges and lawyers when it comes to bench trials and docket cases. If we do bench trials, we get something
Bro, there
like,
are
I think it's
so
5K.
many
If we do a
cops.
docket case, we get like 30K. Lawyers, it's a scaled down version of the same payment scheme.
Fuck!
This also
Holy
increasingly establishes
shit!
a treasurer position. There is now a treasurer in the government. This person is paid $50K a month to handle the tracking of those payments as well as other budget issues for the mayor. That was approved unanimously. Legislation number 5, Vinewood Against Gangs in Neighborhood Act. Yes, Mickey is a child and named his legislation Vagina. Makes Vinewood a protected region. Basically, no gang sprays. So what this means is that much like Legion Square, there will be no ability for a gang to take over any turf in Vinewood. This is also declared a gang-free zone, so y'all are encouraged to increase any kind of aggression or basically how serious you take any kind of criminal activity in that area. People are having shootouts. If they're, boosting cars, they're running from the cops through Vinewood. That's an area that you should treat a little more seriously. The only exception to this, obviously, is still remain in good faith with your vault negotiations, so that should not change. But per the Senate, they want to see that area remain clear from a lot of the gang violence and other shit going on in the city. That was approved by a majority. 2142, Mickey called the Suarez Act.
97 cops!
I'm gonna cut it to you guys clean. It's the same shit I tried to do with diet terrorism. And I'm sorry, it's still the same problem. We're working with the Senate to try to find a solution for it. It might take a while, but essentially, Mickey wanted to make a thing where if you target a certain officer over a period of time, person could go to jail for like 1 to 3 years and like 75 to 250K fine. Problem is with that is that if that happens and someone gets charged with it and there's no judge or whatever,
more than half.
A person gets 1 to 3 years and 75 to 250K. They got to appeal it and all this shit. And they're kind of stuck between maintaining their right against self-incrimination and not saying anything, or saying, yeah, I wasn't targeting Suarez, I was doing a meth run, which is a whole problem. So that got shot down almost unanimously. Finally, the latest piece of legislation, which was holding up the mayoral election, Mickey submitted an act requesting to be able to have a 3rd term if he got a supermajority.
Denied.
We limit mayors to 2 terms, and then a 3rd term only happens in his requested legislation if he got like 60 or 70% of the vote. That was turned down. So all those legislative acts are now in force. If you have any questions, you can get with me later. Also, as another announcement, I will be working with several individuals to flesh out a couple of divisions within the FIB. You may, in the coming months, see these folks around the city. They do have the authority of the Senate to conduct their business. They will not be taking over y'all's scenes. They will not be taking over y'all's investigations. But they will be handling certain matters the Senate has deemed to be in their purview. Some of these things may be things like...
Do they count towards the 40 cap?
No. They may
Who
be
do they
things
answer
like...
to?
And some of these people are going to be officers who have dual duty, potentially. It's still being determined. They answer to the Senate as well as their leadership, which will be announced in the future. They may be taking on things that certain task force may be developed, such as white-collar crime or PD oversight and corruption. These things are to be determined. So you may see them around. You may see me interfacing with them or making announcements about actions that will be undertaken. Just a heads up. Thank you all.
Thank
All
you.
right, thanks for that
Thank you.
training. All right, how's everybody doing today? Do we have any more announcements?
Yeah.
I feel great.
All right, come on up, Nova.
Alright, just because a lot of deputies are here from yesterday, don't worry judges, it shouldn't have any effect on anything. But yesterday the docket post has finally gone up for
it went up?
murder of John Doe. I am just here to once again thank
Hold on, it went
all
up?
the hard work and dedication that went into this. Patricia Mayonnaise, Odessa Glafak, Connor Stubble, Dan Faley,
Where is it?
Alexandra Carlson, everyone has put a lot of work and effort to make sure that docket post has been thorough. So I thank you all for your effort, and you deserve a pat on the back. And just remember, justice for John. Okay.
Good work, everyone.
Make sure you guys don't pull
John
a
died?
Bailey and
Justice
Dan up
for
that
John.
court
John
case,
died,
all
yeah.
right? Don't pull a Bailey if you're involved on that court case. We can't have it
They're
danned
gonna
up.
do great. They're gonna do great.
All right. Do we have any more announcements?
Yes, I have a lot.
All right, come on, Jenny.
That's not it.
Everyone, please excuse the voice.
Hold on.
Please excuse if I get breathless. There's nothing.
Did your infection go away yet?
No, my infection didn't go away, Gunner. But thank you for reminding
Just take
me.
an IFAC.
Thanks, Gunner. Okay,
You're
as
an
you know,
infection gunner.
Guys,
Okay.
these infections are very serious, okay? Don't
What
laugh.
the fuck?
And cranberry juice?
I
Don't
can't
laugh,
shout.
guys.
Let her
Let her
speak,
speak, let her speak,
please.
let her speak.
Please don't speak over me. I can't shout. Okay. Firstly, there is an event today for the PBSO. It is Officer Plus. I'm very sorry to cadets who have woken up, etc. We can't have you there, unfortunately, this time.
Can't find it.
The invitation has been extended out to high commands of the other departments, as well as the CSP. It will be starting in 2 hours. Well, in an hour and a half from now. In about 30 minutes, we're going to start taking people over to the carrier. I'm gonna ask, be on your best behavior over there, please. It is something that's gonna be cool if we do it right. I'm also gonna ask that because there's a lot of us, while it is going on, please don't outburst. Please don't be shouting over us. Please don't, because there isn't. It will really just mess up everything. We won't be able to hear each other, etc. Once the event is over, we are going to ask that that the people who it's not currently their time zone to get off duty and to make space, because after the event we do need to go back down to our normal limit, which is 40 officers on duty. I get we're all excited. I get there might be stuff to look at, etc. However, we do still have to follow the rules of the PD once this is being given a special permission. Please don't abuse this, because if we do, the next time anything like this happens, we won't get it. That's kind of my behave speech out of the way. Other than that, if you are coming, I'm really excited for you to see what we've got to show. We will begin transporting people in 30 minutes. And thank you very much for everyone who has attended and for anyone who can't attend.
Andy was a good mayor, yeah.
Maybe because you're not in the right department, etc. There will be announcements about what's going on. You're not going to be left completely in the dark. If you are a cadet of PBSO, there are going to be quote-unquote live streams from the event that you may watch to keep the information. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very well said. Do we have any more announcements?
I got a
Quick question
quick
regarding
something.
that. Do we need to wear anything special?
Full uniform.
Full uniform. Everyone, please be in full uniform.
Kyle
question.
Pratt has
Are we
a
gonna
small
need
penis.
calls? Or will you have calls like
you
Secret
are
Server and
going
shit?
to. Oh yeah, if you are coming to the event, you're going to meet back here in 30 minutes, or you're not going to leave the room if this lasts so long.
Driving to the aircraft carrier?
You can't drive to the aircraft carrier. We do
Oh.
have transport.
Okay, I didn't know.
Hey, what do you want to do? Fucking swim there?
Sure, fuck it, dude.
You want to be a triathlete?
Yeah, why not?
Can't
really
swim.
far away.
You
Salmon
could
is
use
good
an
for a lot of
exercise,
things,
Candace,
okay?
let's be
Oh,
honest.
really, really? You know, I've been very busy, okay? I'm very healthy right now.
I'm glad you're healthy. That makes
Thanks.
me happy.
Thanks.
Do we have any more announcements?
Yeah, I got
Does the
something
state
real
have-
quick.
Oh, perfect.
I have a question. It's the people who are going, should we clock out of the dispatch board since we won't be actively patrolling?
As it is for now, leave as is. We have a special exception for now. And the event, as I said, we clock off duty if it's not your time zone.
Okay.
Ahoy! Some of you may know,
Ahoy.
Saturday night I was kidnapped by pirates. They were
didn't
searching
know.
for the secret to time travel. Fortunately for me, I carry with me a conch shell, and I was able to call Whitley Booth, who came to my rescue and saved me. But with that said, he's damn right. But with that said, Shark Rangers, I need you guys to be diligent. We need to be looking out for pirates on the high seas.
Arr.
Keep your eyes peeled. They could be out there.
Arr.
Aye, aye.
Chai, you want to see something that I gotta go check on Vinny? No more Scar. No more MP7. Just the M4 and a Glock. No MK14. Nothing.
Much respect. All right, any more announcements? I think it goes without saying we can't have 40 cops out on, 100 cops out on patrol. So, to the ones that are patrolling and the ones that aren't, be aware. And, yeah, everything, we're going to have to get everything in order afterwards because there are a lot of you here, which is a good thing. But that doesn't mean that we couldn't have some of you operating the borders.
True. Does anyone have any raids on Little Soul today? Because now would be a good time to execute on it.
Oh, any Little Soul raids? We got the numbers.
Just a reminder, this area has been renamed to Little Moscow. You take a look at your GPS. This is
Yeah, I saw
look
that.
That's
so
directly
cute.
across the street from Mission Row PD. So
Why is
just
there
be
EMS
mindful of
there?
that.
What
is it? You
That's
do
an
hear the
appropriate
call
time to be
for
doing
Little
that?
Moscow. From my understanding, it's the Russian embassy. Okay.
One of the EMS
okay.
has a dual citizenship.
Okay.
What is the Russian embassy?
Which one?
You'll see it. Don't worry.
To add on to that, I'm sorry. It's, there are SAM sites active on the roof, so it's restricted airspace. Don't fly over it.
4 in total. Careful.
But they have to if they have an aircraft, they have to request to come into our airspace. And I actually went on an operation earlier to save Dokes after he was shot down near the aircraft carrier. It was
A nuclear submarine shot me down.
Okay, all right, so the Russian embassy right now it has been sanctioned by the Senate. They are allowed to be there. We do treat it as their soil. So when they're crossing in and out, we do treat it as them crossing two national borders. So you can search going out and coming in. It's the same as like an airport. However, they have told us that they are not aggressive. They do not want to be aggressive with us. That they are not going to start. They don't want to have war with us or anything such as that. And we have agreed the same. They've also said that if anybody comes into their, if any fugitives try and cross over their borders, they will happily turn them over to us without. And if they are in,
No, they removed the flag at Maldini's.
If crime is brought to them, etc., they will work with us. They won't be against us. I have to take this call. It's done.
How did they? Forgive me. The last time I was on duty, I was plonkered out on the Friday night. How did they just come and plonk a bit of land?
They just asked the Senate, and then
they just put some barriers up one day. I found the other day, and they just put barriers up.
Can take a bit of land?
No,
it's an embassy. It's an embassy.
Hold on. The Senate actually exchanged a missile truck for the embassy.
Yeah.
One singular truck.
No, it's an MLRS.
Yes, the MLRS. Yes.
Weapons system. It's pretty insane, actually.
So do we have passports and
Yes,
stuff?
that's
now?
for us, Fred. Yes.
Oh yeah. They can use it, so we got it for the state. It's
We
perfect.
do have.
Take that shit easy.
Oh, fantastic! Thanks for the explanation.
Hey, for what it's worth, it's nice seeing y'all around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you too.
It's always nice seeing you, sir.
You guys need to actually be aware of what's going on, Mineo.
Also, there's people, imposters as Russian embassy members, rolling around on ATVs. They're rolling around on ATVs and shooting up dodo workers, robbing dodo workers, and stating that they're from the Russian embassy. Yeah.
That honestly might be fucking.
So if you do see people that are on ATVs that are rolling around robbing people and saying they're from the Russian embassy, even one of them was dressed up like them. So just a heads up.
Oh
yeah, I just rolled by there. It's snowing pretty bad, and they all got AKs and RPGs.
Snowing?
Just saying.
Oh yeah,
it's snowing by the embassy. It's snowing already?
They have snow machines in their embassy.
It's snowing over there.
I think
also,
if you
look at your GPS,
yeah, we see it.
They got acknowledged.
Yeah, it's on
Conan,
the
look on the
screen.
screen.
Do they have a hockey team?
Well, the Russians, vodka
Oh
team.
shit! Is it
Are
time
they
for the
Russians
Miracle
or
on
Canadians?
I don't see anything on the screen.
Oh, it's just the map.
Oh, it shows little Moscow.
Look at your GPS, Larson.
Yeah, this is
All
bad.
right. All right. Make sure you guys do. All right. Look. So if people are pretending to be like from the Russian embassy and committing
we endorse
crime,
them, by the way. Don't say anything.
we should be pushing terrorism on them because they're
Just
all
gave them animal pelts
World
and
War
shit for-
III
to
is
get over the
around the
cold.
corner. So if you catch people doing that shit, you should prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law, which is terrorism, because those individuals are trying to start a goddamn world war between us, Russia, and Cuba.
Can we just
Can't
give them
have
to the
that.
Russians so that, you know, less paperwork,
And
probably more brutal.
They
be
did.
aware that if
They
you do
did tell
anything
me.
on Russian soil, you could provoke World War III and cause an international incident.
No,
Yeah,
That
also,
could come
Eugene
with strike
Zuckerberg
points to a
is with them.
termination.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, who
Eugene's
would've
there.
fucking guessed, am I right?
he's kind of a flubber.
True.
So do we need to charge Eugene for terrorism?
Port in a storm.
Oh, by the way, Kevin was able to secure a military discount yesterday. So if you're patrolling and you're in your
Oh,
military
hell
gear,
yeah.
you probably get a military discount. At
Yeah, I
any
went to
kind of
Maldives,
restaurant.
and that's for a military discount. They gave me a pizza for free.
You
There
know
you
have a
go.
comp discount, right?
Well,
Yeah, Pred, I need to talk to you after
I was
this one,
not
right?
acting as a police officer. I was acting as a member of the military.
All right, well, it seems like, is everything good here, or do we need any more to say?
Just for clarity there, Pred, you mentioned if you're not on patrol, so like how do we know who's on patrol and who's not?
I mean, it kind of goes without saying. Like, if you're outside of your shift right now, you probably and there's people who want to patrol, you shouldn't patrol. It's gonna be too hectic to fucking monitor the numbers. I mean, LSPD should be.
should go off duty.
LSPD's
Oh,
prioritized.
that's actually a really good
patrol
idea.
right now
I mean,
because I don't think they're in attendance.
The people
I mean,
who are
shift one or
patrolling
shift
can
two?
put like a
Shift
dash
one,
P in there.
Shift one got extended like 4 hours, if I'm not mistaken.
It's 11 p.m. our time.
Yeah, it did get
Yeah,
extended.
sorry, I don't mean to be mean or rude, guys, but we do have a
We
limit
just gotta
now.
make sure we don't have
sorry,
80
sorry,
cops
sorry.
going
Oh my
around.
Yeah.
Sorry,
doing shit.
sorry. I tabbed
I
back
gotta
in, my
talk to
bad.
Jenny.
All right, can we
Have a good day, guys.
Can we have a card made for the 911 I just put out, and then if you're on, go ahead and attach that.
He has his own phone in prison.
Where are we attaching?
We need to make sure these people who are pretending
Hey,
shit is trying to.
Rank crane.
Okay, all right, Fred, I need to speak to you in the dispatch room with
Oh, yeah.
alone.
Yeah, it was over.
Fred, that's a big thing with the people that are doing imposter and bullshit.
1 second, Lang. Yeah, dude. Honestly, Mineo, fuck those people up. That shit is not good.
Okay.
I can't eat over here.
My Bruder.
Going on, guys.
What's up,
Going
Game
on.
Warden? How we doing today?
Sorry, I didn't get the outfit memo.
Oh my god,
Pretty
Conan's
good.
alive.
Hey, what's going
It's a
on?
miracle.
Okay, listen.
what's
Is there
up?
anybody else inside?
Oh God, yes.
I think I saw Louise.
Louise.
Yeah.
Tell her to get in.
This is
Go
this
grab
is.
her. Actually, let me get the troopers over here too. Watch out.
Bro, they're gonna fucking shit on you, bro.
Yeah.
Can I talk to the troopers as well?
The meeting's not over.
So we endorse the Russians.
Can I talk to you guys real quick?
Wait, what? What? No, we don't. Do we
Come on,
actually?
Dredge, don't say that. You don't know. You don't know.
So while we're waiting for Fred to come back, something to mull over.
I told her to come, and she said
Stay,
the meeting
stay,
isn't over.
stay.
So I don't know if she wants to come.
Stay.
You guys can hear me, right? Like I'm not scuffed or anything.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I hear you. I told Louise to come, but she said the meeting's not over, so she won't come out for some reason.
God, state looks good right now.
I don't know, man.
Why are we dressed like this, by the
Sorry, I
way?
didn't get the outfit
You guys hear
memo.
me?
I came a
Yeah,
little
we
late.
hear you fine.
Yes, we do.
Hello?
Hello.
You okay?
Mother Yaka, we hear you.
I'm scuffed. I gotta come out and give me a sec.
Oh. Can he not
Call
hear
the
us?
meeting.
Oh, you're gonna love this one. He has to say. You're gonna love what he has to say.
Inside that room over there.
Yeah, this is probably not a good idea. Good place for a meeting, really.
Yeah, we should maybe go to the trooper.
Let's go to the trooper
Yeah, let's go
station.
there.
Yeah, when you guys
Yeah.
want to let Clarkson know we're going to
Yeah,
troop
yeah,
PD?
yeah.
But come, we really need to go and see Dean, because we don't have much time, so we gotta go.
State ID.
Present for you.
Wait, hold. Hall. Where's Hall? Where'd she go? Oh.
PD, I think it's gonna be, because there's so many people here. I think voices
Okay.
would be weird.
All right, sounds good. Come to the trooper PD.